Hello everybody, my name is Chloe and today I am here with a brand new video. Today I want to talk about books that I want to reread in 2021. I have a couple of standalones that I've been talking about rereading, and then I have one like big reread that I want to do this year. So I have a couple different books to talk about, so we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in. The first book I'd like to reread this year is The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. This was my very first introduction to adult romance, and it's one of my favorite romance books of all time. I haven't read it since my original reading back in 2019, so it's been almost 2 years, and I am ready to reread it and love everything about Lucy and Joshua. The movie, I think, is done filming. There's no word on when it's going to come out or anything like that. I actually did just buy another copy of this with a different cover that I like more, which is on the way here. And I'm thinking, since I'll have 2 copies, I'm going to annotate one of them, which I never really annotate books, but I'm so excited. For me, when it comes to like a favorite book, it's something I want to instantly reread, and this has always been one of them. So I'm really excited to pick this one up again sometime this year. The next book I want to reread this year is Beach Read by Emily Henry. Now, I did only just read this shortly before it came out, but again, this is something that I fell in love with so hard, not only because it explores a romance, but it also explores grief. So while I did just recently read this within the past year, I want to reread it again already. It is so good. So I'm thinking about saving this one for summertime because it is more of a summery book, and I thought that would be great to read this year. The next one I'd like to reread in 2021 is My Favorite Half Nightstand by Christina Lauren. The colors of this cover are not good for camera, but I know I just read this in March. But my problem right here is that March was like 10 years ago, and for some reason, while I loved this book and it ended up on my favorites of 2020, I can hardly remember it. But can you really blame me? Because again, March was 10 years ago. So it is definitely due for a reread this year. So I've brought the camera closer to the shelves to talk to you guys about my big reread for 2021. I didn't pull it off the shelves because it is kind of a hassle. The main thing I want to reread in 2021 is The Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. Lunar Chronicles is my favorite series of all time. It's one of my 2 favorite series of all time, and I've never done a second full read through of all the books. I've only read through all of them once, and I have read Cinder twice. But other than that, everything has been left to read one time through. It's definitely way overdue time for a reread. I don't know when I'm gonna be starting this, or if I'm gonna vlog it or what. If you guys want to see a vlog of me rereading my favorite series of all time, let me know in the comments below. I haven't decided if I'm gonna vlog it yet. I love this series so much. I miss this world, and I am so excited to be rereading it in 2021. I'm gonna read the main books as well as the 2 side books and the 2 graphic novels. We're just gonna do the whole shebang all in one. So those are all of the books that I would like to reread in 2021. There may still be some that I end up rereading that aren't on this list. I think that definitely happened in 2020, so it could happen again this year. Check out my Patreon linked in the description below. I really want to get 1 Patreon supporter in 2021. There are 3 different levels that you can join for some awesome extra perks, so check that out. That is all I have for you all today. As always, if you like what you see here, please go ahead and click subscribe. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday, so click subscribe so you can be updated for when I post those. Thank you all so much. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!
In the darkness, I don't feel so cold.